Hi babies and welcome to the Revolution channel. My name is CARMIMUA and in today's video babies, I'm gonna do this. I am super excited because we are gonna test out the new High Art Revolution palettes. Now I have in front of me all of them. So we have the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, and they are the Now That's What I Call Makeup. They're actually in collaboration with Now That's What I Call Music, and you guys are probably gonna find out very quickly. I'm actually going to open one of them. So this is what the palette looks like. They are out right now at revolutionbeauty.com. They are retail for £10 each. Now I will let you know that they are all with 27 eyeshadow inside, and they do get 0.5 grams of product. And you guys know Revolution is cruelty free, so that's always delicious. So this one over here is the 2000 palette that, as you guys get to see, doesn't this one just look so beautiful? Like this is like kind of like a music. If you're a DJ, I'm not a DJ. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But this is absolutely stunning. I love because it's like all of them. They have a mix between shimmery and matte, and they actually really kind of like resemble like the style of the genre, like the era of the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s. So what I'm gonna do today, I wanted to use more than one palette, but I'm thinking, why don't we do half size? This one over here is going to be our 80s and this one is going to be our 90s. I am literally in between. Like I was born in January 1990, so I always feel like I have one foot on one side and one foot on the others. So let's just stop that. Let's just say that this one over here, it is the 80s palette, and as you guys see, 80s is all about pop of color. Like that was a time people were not afraid of color. Then we kind of went down to like more of a natural route, like, you know, it's like more like reddish, like more like burgundy, browns and everything. But 80s, honey, it was all about greens. It was all about like blues and pinks and like reds and everything. When if I'm talking about what was really about like pinks, it was definitely the 90s. I still remember like watching my mother like getting ready and she just slap on probably like one eyeshadow only, and it was just like this pink everywhere. And as you guys see, this one is my mom. This is like the 90s. This is like really nostalgia. Is it me? Oh, I do feel like Madonna has pretty much wore every single one of those colors in her music video. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to do something today. So if you guys are down and you want to transform with me, kind of like a little bit of 80s and 90s vibe, please keep on watching. Alright babies, so we're gonna start with this side over here where we are gonna do our 80s. Now I have my palette ready, and as I was mentioning you earlier, this one is the colorful one, and you know it's all about color for me. So we are starting with the shade over here that is of course the most natural one, dust off the excess, and what we're doing is just gonna layer this one down so that we know where our crease need to stop. As you can see, I'm super excited. Like, you know, it's been a while since I actually played with green eyeshadows, so let's do this today. Now as a base, I did use my Conceal and Define Super Size in C7. There is the same color that I use for my concealer and correcting like around. So let's just put this one down and then we move to the next color. Next, I'm gonna keep the same brush and go in with this green over here. Now again, we're first gonna press it into the eyes. Ooh, this is pretty. And then what I'm doing, I'm just gonna put this one onto my crease, taking my time, but this is very pigmented. You know, I was not expecting like this pigmentation, especially for like a light or bright green. Like normally they tend to like need to be built, but this one is actually spreading beautifully but still keeping the color. Very interesting. So let me do this one real quick. What I'll do is I followed exactly the same steps. So we're doing the top over here and then a little bit of the bottom. There are so many shades that I actually want to work with it, and I feel like this is going to be the most colorful look, so I'm going to kind of turn it down a little bit. But there are so many, like the shimmers are beauty. I'm going to go in with this one over here on a clean brush and start to press this one down this is pretty. So let me just add a little bit more, and I'm only gonna keep this one to the center because I'm definitely gonna try to use more shimmer colors because why not? Why not for real? Like, let's all shimmer. Same brush, and now we're gonna do this shimmer over here. There is the green one, and we're just gonna pop this one on the outside, so on top of our crease color. That is looking very, very nice. So this one is there. That's very nice. And then what I'm gonna do, I wanna use, let me use this color over here, the top one. There is more like a bluish, kind of like an aqua color. So I'm gonna take just a little bit and pop this one on the inside. I know this one kind of looks a very kind of like blocky kind of color, but wasn't this one the 80s? Like, you know, the 80s was just like very like, this is color and this is I'm gonna wear. Like, there was not kind of crease, there was no like craziness. It was just like enjoy and have fun. So this one is what it looks like. Let me just go back with the first brush and just like blend the green. So what I'm gonna do before I go in with like my lashes and everything, let's just go and pick up the other palette. Let's do the 90s. For the 90s, I want to go in with a different technique. So instead of actually starting with our crease color, we're starting with our lids. And of course, we're going to start with this one over here. So the most shimmery, beautiful pink. So let me just grab as much as I can because I'm really into this. So, ooh, that is very nice. So let me just like press this one everywhere on my mobile eyelid. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start to work on like creasing and make sure everything looks like nice and smoky. I decided to actually add a little bit of the same shade on my lower lash line, and I'm literally getting my mom's throwback. Like, this is my mom look, so if anybody can please call her and say that I stole her look, I'll be very grateful. I'm now gonna take a clean fluffy brush and the shade over here. Now, all joke aside, this pink shade is so beautiful the way it is, and I wouldn't really mind to just like put this one everywhere on my eyes like I did and just get out of the house, but I really want to see how it kind of like blends and works with that shade. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it a little bit more like nighttime and a little bit more smoky. I know it looks a little bit crazy because if you look at one eye at the time, it does look like it was meant to be there, but next to each other they're so different, but I also really like it. So what I'm gonna do lastly, I'm gonna take, of course, my inner corner highlighter, and I feel like this shade over here is actually stunning for that. So let me take a teeny bit and then just like pop this one on the inside over here, and it's a very soft pink. What I feel like it that really matches beautiful. Like, it's like it was meant to be there, honey. It was meant to be there. So here we have, guys, the recreation of kind of like what I remember to be like my mom's look plus like my sprinkle of craziness. So we have the 80s and the 90s. What I'm gonna do very quickly off camera, I'm gonna try to put everything together by putting like lashes and mascara because right now I do look very questionable. So give me 1 second and I'll be back with the final look. So here we baby, so we have completed the look, and now one more time, we have the 80s on one side, the 90s on the others. So I guess there is only one thing to ask you, there is, please comment down below which one is your favorite side, as well as what's your favorite song on the 80s, the 90s, and the favorite song on the 2000s. I cannot wait to just check out all your comments. I will definitely be there, chat with you, and definitely gonna hear some of your recommendation, because let me tell you, I'm always ready to listen to some new fresh music that it's kind of not new, but it's fresh, but you know what, it's gonna be timeless. So again, guys, thank you so much, and always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.